Hello, welcome to this playthrough of Elden Ring, where I will be in the co-pilot seat and Branwell will be driving. This is a lore playthrough, and in every video there will be spoilers because this is intended as a vehicle for Branwyn to explain her theories on the lore of the setting. So if you'd rather develop your own theories without being influenced by other people's, or don't want to be surprised on some of the deep lore of the game, this is not a straight playthrough of just playing gameplay focused. This is a lore focused playthrough. So you might want to give this a pass if you want to avoid big spoilers. With that said, I hope you enjoy the video. And go.
Welcome back, everyone, to Elden Ring. And last time we were about to hand over the Fingerslayer Blade, but I remembered that we can't be locked out. We can get locked out of a quest if we do that for. So we're going to go and talk to Celavis again, and I'm here with Ruth.
Hello. And we were just talking about how these sort of Iron Man as default games like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring are a little bit aggravating. We ran into this with Control a little bit, actually quite a
Mm,
bit, where we had that was back when I was very much not cautious about my sound test, and we had a lot of
yes.
audio issues that we had great conversations that were just lost to the ether because it wasn't recording sound,
Yeah.
or entire 80s very 80s train sequence.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, I'm just going to skip through this dialogue because,
Icky person.
yeah. Uh, about your chambers. Yes.
Fine and well. You tricked Nepheli and had her drink the potion. I believe that makes you my accomplice. You yearn for a puppet of your own, hmm? Well, nobody.
I prefer to think of it as liberating.
If if you kill the puppets, do they get freed
Mm,
or do they just reconstitute?
I don't actually know. Yeah, he sells you. So the good thing is he sells you soul sorceries. Sorry, cold sorceries, not soul sorceries. Dang it.
Hmm.
Um, okay, now I okay, I don't know if we can get the other two puppets, but we can get them in the next run. So that may not be.
Got
We
it.
might be able to get them from his bell bearing when he dies, but at least we got the one puppet that we can't. That I don't think we can get. Um, oh
Uh,
no, no, you can. Yeah. Anyhow, we got a puppet.
We got
We
the
can get the next two in New Game Plus.
okay. So we are not locked out of a quest forever ever.
Yeah, yeah. Well, just that. Well, I mean, it depends. I don't know about his bell bearing. Let's find out actually, because we're planning on doing New Game Plus.
Not blithe it seemeth. Even in my slumber I sensed it. It is in thy possession, is it not? The hidden treasure of Nokron. My thanks. Finally all the pieces are in place. Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread. Ah, but before I leave, I must entrust thee with this. Take it. My discarded flesh lieth beyond the seal unlocked by it, upon which is carved the curse mark of thy desire. I can fathom what thy purpose might be. Neither of us is welcomed by the brighter path, I see. You may leave now. It was but brief, but thou gavest me fine service. What is it? Thy purpose in approaching me was to obtain the curse mark, was it not? You may leave now. I too am to depart on a journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread.
Okay,
Alright, so
so were you talking about her discarding the great runes? Because she's discarded her body, right?
uh yes, I think those are two separate things though.
Ah, okay.
Like
Go on. Yeah.
the other shard bearers put their great runes, or like there's sort it seems to be there's two parts to a great rune. There's whatever whatever it is that keeps it with like the essence of it with them, for lack of a better term, like the effect of it, and then the physical manifestation of it, which they keep at the divine towers.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
um yeah, but Ranni, I believe that Ranni has the effect of her rune but discarded the physical rune to the moon. um
So it
which
make
means that
hu-
the Tani. Sorry, you go.
so that's why fighting her to get the rune is pointless because you won't.
Yes. Yeah. The Tarnished need at least 2 runes to mend the Elden Ring. And since she's discarded the physical rune, then, like, there's no point in um, the Tarnished chasing her. So, smart move on her part.
Yep.
Um, so we go and sit at the Grace, and then when we come back up, she's gone, and there is a Grace.
Oh. How are graces created?
I don't know. They are supposedly just like the will of Marika. Um, made manifest at certain points to guide the Tarnished.
Huh.
And not all of the Tarnished can see them.
Interesting. You also had the theory that Marika's maybe Ranni may be a version of Marika. I think you said it was a theory.
Yeah, that is a theory. It's it's possible. There are several possibilities there. So we're getting into the what is an Empyrean question, and I might save that discussion for after we do this bit with Celovus here.
Got it. Okay.
Because we'll go and get the curse mark and check out where Ranni's gone. So yeah.
Hey, terrible things happen to terrible people.
And we get his set. The thing is, so you notice his positioning.
He looks like one of his puppets.
Yeah. So about that. Remember Pidia?
Pidia? Which one is Pidia?
You hear the
Oh, okay. The guy who's in charge of taking care of the puppets.
yep. Seems like the puppets have had their revenge.
Indeed.
and he has Nefeli's puppet.
Did that say Nefeli love puppet?
Nefeli Lou.
Okay, got it. Much
That
better.
is her. That is her. Lou is her last name.
Got it. So
Uh,
wolf. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. A diamond in the rough, deserving of special care lest its potential be squandered. Nefele Lu truly was a warrior. Puppet of a warrior who was betrayed by her pure heart. Yes, so Pitia here is the actual, like, Saluvus was just Pitia's puppet. All of the puppets are Pitia's.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay. So he knew he'd be hated, so he set up somebody to accept all the hate.
Yeah, I also think like and he did the whole like oh I'm a poor Albinoric. But his blood's red,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
I mean his feet are disappearing and everything, but his blood's red.
Yep. So
Um
so is that like is there shape shifting abilities in this game?
oh yeah, yeah. No, there's mimicry and stuff like that. Actually I wonder, give me a second here. I need to check this.
Hmm. Cool.
So yeah, Village of Albinorics. Let's go. This is the evil playthrough. Yeah, their blood's silver. Why is his blood's red? Is he actually pretending to be an Albinoric?
That seems to be the case.
But how could he pretend to? I mean, okay, maybe you're right. Maybe it is a shape shifting thing. All right, they weren't the same type of enemy. Let's try one of the actual wizardy Albinorics. Their blood's white.
So white or silver blood is what he should have.
Yep, but it's red. He's
He's a
he's
fake.
pretending to be an Albinoric as well.
There are just
Wow.
so many layers of
Awful?
awful to this character.
Yeah, because the Albinorics are created beings. They're made by you know uh, by either the mortals or the demigods or somebody made them.
Right.
So he's so in love with puppets that he's pretending he's a puppet. I'm sorry. Okay,
And
so
turning everybody he thinks is cool into puppets.
possibly even because he thinks he's doing them a favor by making oh ah oh ow ouch. Okay, layers upon I didn't realize that. All right, so we can go and get her curse. We can go and get Ranni's curse mark, or we can follow Ranni. Curse mark is shorter.
Okay. Let's try the curse mark then.
Yeah, let's do that. Sorry, I have dealt myself psychic damage. Hello.
Yep.
Alright, so now we can go up the elevator here. I haven't done that yet, but it doesn't matter. I can do that off screen later. There's nothing law wise there that I know of. So
Hmm. Interesting.
Okay, so this turns the tower upside down.
Okay. That is. Okay, creepy.
Yeah. And okay, yes, I have bow. I have poison bow, so we can.
Archery battle with a howitzer.
So she's poisoned now, which means she will be taking a dot. We can't get more poison on her, so I'm going to try and just get closer.
Cool. Oh, joy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm having flashbacks to a certain mission from Neo 2. She vanished.
Yeah, she teleports lower. She isn't taking the dot anymore. All right.
Is she? Oh, I was about to ask. Is she ricocheting something? But then it's just a spirit.
Yeah, no, that was a bit janky. Her shot did fire out the side of the bow a moment ago.
Okay, so we're City of Heroes in it then.
Yeah, I mean, game is excellent, but it is not perfect.
Yeah, no game is. I do appreciate like
No.
I City of Heroes is one of my favorite games, but it still has that weird thing of projectiles going in random directions.
Yeah, but City of Heroes is also a much. Oh god, I hate these things. It's all right. I got tons. I had tons of flasks. I've used up a lot of flasks because I'm used to having way more than I do here.
Yeah, City of Heroes is quite a
Ah,
bit older.
quite a bit older, and it was a bit janky when it came out.
Yep.
From Software generally does it like this game is 99%, which is much better than much better than most games. Okay, and then we can take the elevator down.
Oh yeah, City of Heroes' jank was pretty legendary. And there's still the tremendous point people fans of it pointing out that the game got better when the original head designer left for other projects.
Yeah, yeah.
This whole upside down tower thing's a little bit disorienting.
It it is, but we're through it. It doesn't. It's not a very long little dungeon.
It's very neat, but it is weird.
Yes. I mean, it's not like Castlevania where the upside down castle is a whole new level.
Right, whole new map.
Yeah. Okay, luckily we get to sit down here. And I get to level up.
Indeed.
Yeah, we're going to go for Arcane.
The next soft cap is 60, and the ultimate cap is ultimate soft cap is 80. I think you've said last time.
Yeah, the 80's a hard cap. Like, leveling up does very, very little for you.
Mm.
And here, I believe, is going to be our first God Slayer. I think it's our first. Have we done the Windmill Village yet?
Not
No,
that I
we haven't.
know
We haven't
of.
gotten there.
I've not seen anything
Yeah,
like this. This is a very weird looking critter.
Yeah, so this is a Godslayer noble. They use the Black Flame, and they have snake-like characteristics. You can see he just hit me with the snake tail.
Yeah, I saw that. I was wondering if it was
And
dragon, but yeah.
no, serpent stuff. Oh god.
I hate roly-polies in video games. They are always annoying to deal with.
Yep, there he got me. Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to level up off screen and all that sort of stuff, but doing this with Reduvia is Reduvia is a great weapon.
It's a different play style than you're used to.
Yeah, I usually go for katana, straight sword, that, like, the combination of speed and reach.
Right.
Whereas this is all speed. Through the wall.
Yeah, that's a hell of a hitbox.
Yeah. No. Jump. It wasn't a jump. It wasn't a jump. Got him. So we got his clothes.
It's an interesting monster design.
Yeah, so they wear flayed skin.
Yeah, that sounds really evil.
Yeah, no. So their whole deal is they served somebody called the Gloam-Eyed Queen, who is another of the big mysteries in the lore. Because it's not directly stated who the Gloam-Eyed Queen is, except that she was an Empyrean, and she was defeated by Malekith, who was Marika's baleful shadow. Like Blythe.
Ah, got it. Okay.
So their thing was that they were hunting gods, using the power of their black flame and the power of the rune of death that they possessed, or the glowmite queen possessed, I should say.
Repeat that. What's the Glowmite Queen possessed here? And I just
The
said
rune
period.
of death. The rune of death.
Got it.
Um, so, in fact, yeah, we can find out a bit more about that. Let's see what this says. Nobles are the most ancient apostles who are said to have assimilated inhuman in physiology, not unlike the crucible, the Erd tree in its primordial form. Yeah, so robe made by sewing together patches of smooth skin, subcutaneous fat make it plump and soft, worn by Godskin nobles known for their 7-face aprons.
Okay, that's horrid.
Yeah, so here, let's where's it? Yeah, so this is the set. You can see the seven faces.
Yeah,
There's
disturbingly so.
patterning. Yeah, there's patterning molded into it. That's yeah. There's hair on the back. It's even worse than I remember. Yeah, and then purple gems. Yeah. So
Weird,
yeah, so that's
weird eyes in places, and
yeah. So that's really really horrible. Okay, but yeah, they had the god slaying black flame, which was the so Malekith defeated the Glowmite Queen. Marika sealed the rune of death that they got from defeating the Glowmite Queen into Malekith's blade. And then Marika, Ranni, Rykard, like probably most of the Karian royal family, in fact, did like conspired and stole pieces of the rune of death from Malekith's blade in order to imbue them into the Black Knives,
okay.
so that they could assassinate Godwyn the Golden.
Oh, that's a big whole conspiracy going on.
And then Ranni,
A moment, let me check
uh,
time. We're at 27
yeah,
minutes.
yeah. All right. Do you want to go to a new video?
Yeah, I think so. And sorry to interrupt, by the way.
It's all right.